Kevin.
Welcome to Views of the Gardens, Limo Gardens podcast. Big weekend this weekend. We had a game against Blue Marlin, and the reserves had a game against Newham Royals. Reserve game got cancelled due to a waterlogged pitch, and the first team lost 3-2 against Blue Marlin, which I must say, I snatched that win today. Around the table, I got a shocking surprise. We got Ben Lacey. We also got Baby 4, aka Tom. We got another shocking surprise. Man like Flashly, aka Ash, aka
Anthony Joshua.
Man, come again. Man's back. Also, we got the Doff, aka Paul Roberts, and you got myself, Boss Benj. So the starting lineup.
Shut that door first.
In the corner, there's a little clip. In the corner.
Oh yeah. The starting lineup today. Thank you, mate.
Starting lineup was
Money and goal.
Money Mike in goal. We had Cuts at left back, Vidic and Thor centre back, with Rio at right back. Across the middle we had Shaky, Winton and Markey, and Dylan on the left, Bradders on the right, and Marcel aka Diego Costa through the middle.
Let's talk about the pitch first. What are we saying? You're right. 4.
Definitely not right.
The pitch was heavy.
Yeah, very heavy today, right?
Very heavy today. Like, even standing on the sidelines, my boots were full of mud, let alone running around. You must have felt like Bambi to play on that pitch, especially through the middle of the park. But it was the same for both teams.
Yeah, exactly. No excuses. It's just what happens, innit? So, not gonna lie, first 20 minutes of the game, it looked alright, I must say. Like, the team looked popping the ball around.
Getting it round, bopping it.
Yeah.
Through the middle to the wings. Back to the middle to the wings. It's looking good, man.
It was. It really
Very
was.
comfortable in the first 25 minutes.
Everything to
half
the
hour.
form book.
Yeah, perfect. People playing nicely in their positions. There was no complaining today.
Yeah.
I must say, Offered, Winton and Shaky in the middle was fucking good today.
Yeah,
I think, yeah. Even Brad on the wing made another, kind of complimented Dylan on the other side.
Different dimension.
Yeah, definitely. It was good, man. The back 4 was great. Money done well. So, you want to talk about the first goal? There's not much that we can say because the first half was great, right?
The first half was great.
Had about 4, 5, 6 good
Good
chances.
chances.
That really should have got put away. But they never, and that's how football goes, man.
We would have expected 2 or 3 of them to go away, and to be fair, we should have been out of sight at half time.
And you know what's mad? Their goalkeeper kept saying, I'm not even a goalkeeper and you couldn't even score against me. So he was screaming, you know. These man had the most chat today. The most chat.
But again,
They only came afterwards, though. And I suppose it gives them right, innit? They won.
Yeah.
that's right.
During the game, it was quiet, very quiet. They weren't saying much.
We can't argue when we lose.
You can't. You can have personal digs. I've got a few, but I'm not going to say much today. I'm not in the mood. But, so you want to talk about the first goal? Do you
Our
remember?
first goal?
Yeah.
I can't remember who scored it.
Winton scored 2 goals today.
Yeah, Wince was having a good game actually. A bit high up the pitch, but yeah, he's got 2 goals.
He was
to
the
show.
link, wasn't he? Because he was closest to Marcel.
So yeah, a couple of goals to show for it.
So it's mad. Like, I'll tell you the first chance that he had. Fucking the ball from the wing. So it come from Rio, from the goalkeeper to Rio to Bradders. Bradders switched the ball to the other side, and basically Dylan's beat the defender and crossed it with his left foot across, and it's gone behind Winton. But that same thing kept happening, and that's how Winton scored his goal.
That's how the second
Yeah,
first goal
exactly.
came,
The same thing, exactly the same thing. And it was alright. It was good, man. It was a good little link of play again. Like I'm telling you, the switch of plays from Brad to Dylan is amazing.
Yeah.
That playing behind or whatever. And then Yeah, that was it. Really, we just dominated the first half, innit? We should have.
So dumb.
Like, we should have killed him off by then, but we didn't. So they come into the second half feeling that they had a chance.
They felt like they were in the game, and they were in the game. In the first half, they had a little bit of joy in front of. I think just before half time, they had a good chance.
Yeah.
That they put wide or put over or whatever. So their tails were up a little bit. They didn't expect to be in the game, but they were. At 1-0, they were still in it. Especially going into half time. I could hear their energy coming off the pitch. We're in a game here, lads. We're still in it. So yeah, that's kind of where we were.
Yeah. Second half. Any changes?
No changes.
Yeah.
It came out sleeping. Within how long? 2 minutes?
Unbelievable.
Five.
Unbelievable.
5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
And honestly, we should know better now as a team. I shouldn't have to say the same things week in, week out. It's boring for me to say the same things at half time, week in, week out. But the second half is crucial. You know, we're winning, and the next goal sets the tone for the game, and they scored.
Yeah, they scored, and their goal was. Can you remember? How did they score?
How did it?
I was distracted on the line. It was so quick after the half-time whistle into the second half. I think.
But saying that, we got right back into it again.
Yeah, as soon as they scored, 2 minutes later, we scored again.
Yeah.
Literally one move, innit?
Yeah, same thing again.
To the left back,
To the left
Cox,
back,
to
yep.
Shaky,
Yep.
Shaky out to Dylan.
Yep,
Same thing.
same thing.
Does that not show that they needed to score to wake us up and get us playing football again?
You know
It's
what?
funny you say that because even when we're 2-1 down,
Yeah.
2-1 up.
2-1 up.
2-1 up,
Yeah,
we were sleepy.
yeah.
Until they got 2-2, that's when we fucking livened up again.
Yeah.
We were.
And can I just tell you about that goal? So the same thing. The ball's come out to Mikey. Mikey's collected the ball from a chance that he had. Mikey's thrown it out to Rio. So then what Dylan does very well is come wide, innit? He does touchline.
Yeah.
So then rather than Rio playing to Dylan, who's touchline, he's tried to play into Winton's feet, which has got cut out. And the ball's gone into the middle, and the guy's just sliced it and lobbed Mikey. Like, the ball was in the air for about 20 minutes, and it's just dropped down like a fucking... It's just lobbed him, basically.
Yeah.
It's a lucky goal still.
It's
Well struck. But
Yeah.
Did he mean it?
It didn't look like it, man. But he scored, didn't
He
it?
scored.
Yeah, it's
It
a
went
goal's
in.
a goal.
They all count. Whether it comes off your shins or your laces.
Yeah. Fucking... And then, what? So that's 2-2.
Yeah.
And then...
We're still comfortable at this point. Though.
Yeah, throughout the whole game, we're
not like
comfortable.
that.
We're
It's not
dominating the whole game. It's a real sucker punch kind of smash and grab they've got away with today.
Then we made a few changes, right?
We did indeed. We made... So before it went to 2-2, you came on, right? You came on after they equalised. And I said at half time, I'm giving it 10 minutes. The bench is strong.
Kirill came on first, didn't he?
Kirill came on first
For Rio.
and then you came on for Shaky. Ash came on for Shaky.
Yeah.
And it was still okay, but then that's when we got the goal back, actually. We got the goal back when we made the changes. When they scored, we made the changes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got back to 2-1, or we got back in front,
Yeah.
and then they scored again.
And then what? So there's two. So Ash and
Kirill came on for Rio and Shaky.
So that's 2-2. And then what? We made more changes, right?
And then we made.
What were they in the game then? 2-2. Were they in the game?
No.
I wouldn't say they was in the game.
No, they were not.
It was only in the second half. In the second half, there was about 7 to 9 minutes where they was in it,
Yeah.
and that's when we started making the silly fouls around them.
Yeah.
Other than that, they wasn't in it.
And those fouls were made because people were out of position. The discipline went from the team. If I really look at it, I want to watch it again anyway, but the discipline seemed to go. We're not winning the first and second balls. Therefore,
gaps
we're
were so
chasing.
huge.
The gaps
The
were
gaps were
huge, and everything seemed to be falling to them. It's like, where's our midfield gone all of a sudden?
Did they set up for a smash and grab? Did they set
No,
up?
they
You know what it
set
is?
up
They
They set up
expecting to lose.
Yeah.
really.
And that's no disrespect to Blue Marlin.
No, it's not.
But
they were
It just grew confidence throughout the
we
game.
gave them confidence.
it's mad because they knew, innit? Like, they looking at us and thinking, fuck. Like, even the manager said, you got a fucking good squad here. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we didn't expect to win that game. That's what he said.
Yeah.
He said that.
Yeah.
So, like,
And we certainly didn't expect to lose it. So,
third goal,
oh my God, do you really want me to go through that again?
we have to, bro. It's part of it, man. It's all part
Does
of it.
someone else want to talk about it?
Well, I don't know.
There you go.
I'm not gonna call him out publicly because we've already dealt with it internally. But when you have a left-sided player playing on the left side of the pitch,
Who is left-footed?
and who is left-footed, and he's got the chance to knock the ball forward and decides not to, it's going to be a bad day. Yeah, he's chopped back into his weaker side, and he's got caught on the ball, and it's resulted in a goal. And he knows himself.
Even
Like I
that
said,
wasn't a clean struck goal.
It wasn't a clean
Still
struck goal. It
deflection.
Looped,
Yeah.
it looped over. It's another, and like you said, all due respect to Blue Marlin, but the goal was lucky, and it's looped up and over the goalie and dropped into the net. I couldn't believe it myself. Sparked a bit of anger
Yeah, he dragged him straight away.
straight away. I've got to.
But even before the goal's gone in, the
There
battle that we showed was good.
Yeah.
The staying composed and stay doing the right things.
Yeah.
We stayed doing the right things. That was good. Playing to the wings. We still had chances that we didn't take.
Yep.
Fucking, it just feels like
Obviously, I wasn't at the game, but it seems like there is a common theme occurring where it's not a case of the opposition being a class above us and beating us, but it's us making individual mistakes
that's what it boils down to.
and beating ourselves.
Yeah.
And it's a common theme in the first team and the reserves, where we're not being beaten by a better opposition, no disrespect, but we're beating ourselves in terms of the mistakes that we're making.
And it's what is jarring to me is the mistakes are fixable because it's the thinking behind it.
Yeah.
It's just the doing silly things in silly areas, doing silly things at silly times.
Yeah. You know what? Sometimes I think it's all about the naming lights, you know? And I think sometimes it's the downfall of the camera. Because that extra trying to beat a man and doing that extra bit, this is what I'm putting it to.
Hollywood pass.
Yeah, that's what I'm putting it to. So I don't know if that's right, but I don't know. I don't know at all.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it is or it isn't. I just think sometimes we've got some good players, individual players here that are maybe dropping down from a level and therefore think they can do things here that they wouldn't necessarily try
In a higher level.
Yeah, because football's a really simple game and we've been caught not doing the simple things very well. And that's really how it came down today.
Yeah, and a simpler aspect is we got bored of doing the right things.
We got bored, yeah, you kept saying
Bored
that.
of doing the right
doing
thing.
the right things.
That's what's going to happen. You can't get bored of doing the right things. And when it gets easier is when you need to switch on the most.
Yeah.
Because when it's easy, everyone going to switch off, and that's when silly mistakes happen.
Yeah, and that's what's happened today. It's really that's what's happened. Yeah, there's a little bit of complacency, I think, all over the pitch. Yeah, myself included. You know, just a little bit taking it for granted that everybody knows what they're doing. Everybody knows the roles that they're supposed to play in those positions. And I think in the first half it worked.
Yeah, it did.
In the second half we lost our way, and I made the changes. And I was nice today, but I'm not going to be nice going forward. I just want everybody to know that. Yeah, I'm not going to be nice. My job's on the line. I feel like Emery.
I think it's very similar to the reserves where, maybe my job's not necessarily on the line, but it felt like in the last couple of weeks we were doing the simple things wrong and the advanced things right. And if you don't do the simple stuff right, or you get lazy, or you get complacent, that's where the mistakes come in. And it shows in the result, where the last 2 reserve games have been 2-2, and it's from being in a winning. The first game was being in a winning position and coming back to draw the game because we got lazy, we got complacent. And the second game, we turned up lazy, we turned up complacent, and we ended up going behind twice. And we had to come back to salvage a result. So I think as a club, once you start the game well, you do things the right way. Then you start getting lazy when it becomes too easy. You become lazy, you become complacent, you let them in the game. And then that's where the detrimental results start creeping in.
At this level, you can't get lazy.
At this level,
you can't get lazy unless you're 5-1 up. You get lazy. Other than that,
at this level, the first thing that should be out of the window is your fucking ego, because your ego makes you fucking lazy. Because you think that you're better than everybody else, and this shouldn't be happening, and I can do better, and that's your ego talking. It's the same shit we keep talking about every fucking week. And the incidents that keep occurring amongst us is down to the same fucking things. So if there's someone that's come from somewhere lower to play and think he can do better than, you know what I'm trying to say? Ego. It's bullshit. Like, I'm tired of the same shit. Like, seriously, like, put that shit aside, and I promise you that we will smash everything. But I could put out all the videos and everyone can see that we're the better football inside ever. Yeah. That's playing against all of these teams. But the results are not showing that. So, results business. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, we're about this and this equals this. And if that doesn't equal nothing, we can't say nothing else, innit? Like, we really got to take the L.
Uncle, what did I tell you at 35 minutes? The possession's good, but guess what? It doesn't win the game. Us playing them off the park don't win the game. This doesn't win the game.
That's right.
And that's at 35 minutes, 1-0 up.
That's right.
Nah. Good football doesn't equal results.
Good football has got us a few sponsors. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but it's nice on the eye, but that's not gonna guarantee you that you're gonna walk over a team.
Yeah.
No, the thing is, you can only work on the performance and the process of doing the right things. And we stop doing the right things. If we do the right things as a team, the goals will come. It's not guaranteed. The win's not guaranteed. Last week, it was an excellent goalkeeper that prevented us from winning. This week,
everything was at him.
Yeah, everything
was at him.
Our finishing was
3
poor.
1-on-1s was at him.
Yeah, our finishing was poor.
I know Bradley had one right at the end of the half.
And we made some mistakes.
The first half.
Yeah.
And he kicked he shimmied like he was gonna chip him, and then the keeper didn't even flinch, and then he just rolled it into the keeper's hands. That could have been 2-0.
Yeah, put your foot through the fucking ball, man.
Fuck, bro. Like, that
Take off the keeper's headed, you have to. As long as it goes in the back of the net.
I don't know. I just feel like he was trying to run the ball in.
Trying to be too cute, innit?
Yeah.
Trying to be too cute.
And there's too many. I don't
think that.
There's just no out and out killers out there right now that are goal scorers.
Little D had 2 of them chances. It's a slapping.
Oh my God! Don't tell me.
It's a slapping. You get it?
And you know, we've got too many wannabe ball playing midfield players. Pretty boys, prima donnas. I fucking can't stand it. Yeah, I ain't got half that technique that these boys. And I never had it, even in my prime. Yeah, but put me in front of the goal, show me the whites of the goal, and I'm shooting. Yeah, and that's what we're not. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. Everyone wants the finesse. They're playing FIFA. They want to finesse. What is it? R2.
They're R2. They're R2 circle. Yeah? This Ox never R2. Big up a kill and
you need some Alan Shearer type finishing up in there. Like, let me put my laces through the ball.
But saying that Diego Costa done everything right there today.
I'm never criticising Mars.
No, we don't.
He didn't have any one-on-ones to score. Yeah, Mars done his game today. I'm not faulting him. I'm just saying some of the midfield. We've got too many wannabe ball playing, make it look slick, like we're Man City type. You know, they're watching too much YouTube as far as I'm concerned. It's not that. Yeah, when you see the goal, shoot. Yeah, Don't hesitate. Don't think about it. Don't think I've got to cut back and get an open, perfect shot. There, let's Jermaine Defoe it. You got half a yard. Pull the trigger. Yeah, and it winds me up. Can you tell? I'm definitely too old to come out of retirement. It's done for me. But it's mad. Like, pull the trigger.
I haven't been around for a little while, but I think there's a lot of positives from today.
Yeah, okay.
No? Am I right? Am I wrong?
No, there is. There was loads of positives today.
I'll tell you why I'm like this, because I'm in the results business and the buck stops with me as far as I'm concerned. Yeah? That's 2 defeats on the trot. Like last week I could kind of like, alright then, yeah, we ain't played for 3 weeks. I ain't making no fucking excuses. So yeah, you lot take the positives. I'm going to take the negatives out of it, because the negatives is what I need to work on.
Yeah, true, you do.
Yeah, that's my job. So
but last season we go 2-1 up, we go 2-1 down, and that's it.
We're folded.
They score after half time and it's 1-1. Our bums are gone. They end up winning 4-1. So after what I'm saying, the positive as a whole is
4-1 against us. But yeah, all right, sorry, and I said that out loud.
Say it again.
I said that team didn't have 4-1 in
that team
against us.
Was not the only. I'm telling you. Anyway, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done cussing.
Yeah, I'm not.
So let's put it this way.
I don't want to put nothing against them.
There's not a lot of teams that's out there. They said that's the best game that we played. There's no teams out there that's played us off the field yet. Not one.
That.
No, I'm saying
us.
that.
Yeah.
Can you name one team that's played us off the field?
No, nobody.
Yeah, but we've dominated most games.
Another positive was it when it was time to get dirty, we got dirty.
Yeah, we
Players
did.
got dirty.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I thought like, wow, man, this is
we've got some.
It's vibrant. You get me? It's new.
Yeah.
This feels new. It feels new.
Yeah, all right.
That's one thing that I want to say, that we dug
Didn't
deep
shy
today.
away from the bullying, the physical side of it.
Yeah. But that's one thing. That's the difference between this squad, you know. Like everyone's down for the fight.
Yeah.
And like I said, like even last
Rio's
week,
flying into challenges.
Yeah.
Marcel's running 20 yards to fly into challenges.
Yeah.
Vidic is
Cleaning
like there's
through.
players that don't mind getting dirty.
Yeah.
But my point is that it was nice to see that we were still fighting to the end. You know what I'm trying to say?
They're still under pressure at 3-2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Constant pressure. I mean,
Kept asking, oh ref, when's it? What's the time?
Yeah,
How long?
yeah,
How
we
long?
had
How
them
long?
pinned. We had
How long?
them
How long?
at
How long?
3-2 with us asking how long's to go, the ref saying 8 minutes. We're still doing bits. We're still getting the ball in the box. We're still having chances. And then again, at the same time, it's still down to individuals. We're getting corners in the last 9 minutes and putting it into the side netting. Like
You got it.
it's just down to individuals, which is easier to eradicate than it being a wholesome stuff.
Yeah. It's mad. But like I said, it's just fucking.
Jarring,
Anyway,
innit?
it's
So
jarring, man.
jarring.
But
You lot can't say it, but I can say it. We didn't deserve to lose today. You lot said it before. I ain't said it before. Innit? Like real shit. We didn't deserve to lose today.
It is what it is. Yeah. We learn and we move forward.
straight, fuck it. Donkey of the day. Sean.
Yeah, real shit.
Isn't it? Real shit, bro.
All I'm saying is, I don't care whose feelings get hurt next week when I'm picking the team or whatever. I don't really give a damn. So everybody better be prepared for that. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. 'Cause I am taking this shit badly. I don't like losing.
Donkey of the day. It
Donkey
has
of
to
the
go
day,
to
I
Mr.
know.
innit?
Who's
Mr.
Sean?
S. Yeah, it has to go to you, sir.
The left-sided player that didn't want to play a pass with his left foot. Yeah,
Chop
alright.
him back into our... Yeah, nah.
Mad. Straight fullback play as well. It's basics. Knock it down the line. And the pass was on. So anyway.
I just want to say Carell done well when he come on today.
Carell done well, yeah. Overplayed it as well a little bit sometimes, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah, he did. Chopping inside again. Like, I think as a team, I say don't lose the ball, but that also means move the ball. If the pass is on, play it. Yeah, it's better that you play the pass up the field and we lose it in their final third than we lose it in the middle of the park. And that's what's happening. We're being cautious, but we're getting closed down. Play the ball. Move it forwards. Yeah? Not sideways and backwards, especially if you're chopping back and holding it. Yeah, it should be two-touch stuff anyway. We'll move on.
Alright, training. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, but other than that, Carell did well.
Man of the match.
Ash did well as well. When he
Yeah,
came on.
you did. Flash. Not gonna lie, you did.
Kept the ball, set the tone.
I want to big up Mark and Shaky as well, though.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
yes, I
they
do.
done
Solid,
fucking
very
well.
solid.
Yes, I do. And Winton. And
Yeah,
Wince.
yeah.
And Wince. The original starting
I
midfield
reckon
was good.
the back four didn't step a foot out.
Yeah,
I said it
not
in
at
the
all.
change room. I said.
Yeah.
It's a couple of mistakes and we've been punished.
Yeah,
like that wouldn't even happen every week. Like if we did that every week and made those few mistakes, we probably wouldn't get punished the way that we did because their goals. It's like wow, it's just looped
Hit
in
and miss,
over.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's been fluky, but
Big up Money as well for stepping in.
yeah,
Smashed it today. Done what he could. Made a couple good saves as well, man, from the free kick.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
No, he did.
Yeah,
Low
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
And he pushed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, woo! I thought that was. I half turned around like, oh shit, here we go.
But he pushed it past
Yeah,
the
past the
fat
front
number.
man as well,
No,
yeah.
it was number 4, the fat fucker. He took long to turn, bro. Milk turned quicker, boy. I'm telling you. Anyway,
a lot of good performances, but it counts for fuck all when we lose.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought the fullbacks were good, the defence was good, you're right, Money was good, the original three in the middle was good. To be fair, that first half was good. The only thing that didn't happen is the ball didn't hit the net.
He did.
Enough.
But, no. Anyway, man of the match. Anyone? Quickly. None.
Rio. That blocking, in the first half.
Was that him, yeah?
Fucking. If you don't do that, it's 1-1 at half time, and
Yeah.
who knows what happens after that.
Yeah.
A loss.
Yeah, but what number? Yeah, no, real shit.
So what, Rio,
I
yeah?
reckon Rio. He was solid when he was on, to be fair.
Every time he plays, he has a good game. To be fair.
I thought Vidic was good actually.
Yeah, Vidic played well.
He made a lot of clearing tackles there. So I wouldn't call a man in the match today.
I would say only me personally, the back four did well. The back four.
Yeah. Alright, cool. So no one's getting it, no?
Nah.
Alright, cool. Anything else want to be said? You're just gonna be dread next week, yeah?
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Fuck. Who we got next week?
Chigwell.
Away. Top of the table, Chigwell. We're coming for you on the bounce.
Can someone check the results real quick?
Fuck, I hate losing, man.
First game back, Flash. Fuck
hate
hell. But there was a point when I thought he was going to score the fucking equaliser.
Yeah.
One on the edge of the box.
Bruv, yeah, bro. I thought I actually saw, that Henry goal when he scored that goal to come back.
Yeah. I thought that was it as well. I thought it was in.
Blocked it.
Whoa! Baresi beat Chigwell 2-1.
Wow.
Petro Club beat Chinkford. London Cranes beat Rapid Chinkford. And West Essex beat East Ham Inter. As expected.
Oh, what a shame.
As expected on
Who?
grass.
What did they do? They lost.
West Essex beat East Ham Inter.
But East Ham Inter has not won a game on grass.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand
It's
that?
the whole 3G thing, but
Bollocks, man.
That shouldn't be allowed, man.
yeah.
4G.
That 3G.
Doesn't look
It's
like
not
any
even
games.
level playing field.
No
It's
games.
It's
No
not even
games were
4G,
played.
bro. It's 3G.
What's that mean?
I don't
You ain't
know.
got the black bits.
No, it does.
Alright, but that's a big win for Baresi. That is a big
That's
win.
half your battle, though, isn't it? If you win all your home games,
Yeah.
it's half your battle, bro.
So what's the table saying?
Table looks interesting now. London Cranes are top on 19 points. Chigwell second with a game in hand on 18. Baresi, same games as Chigwell on 17. Petro Club on 16, played 10. West Essex played 9, 15 points. CSM played 9, 14 points. We've played 7 on 9 points. So we're still in it. 2 games in hand, 2 games on second place. 6 points, 15. Yeah, that moves us up to 5th. 3 games if we win, but we got to win. Next week it's
Roll
Chigwell.
on Chinkford, man.
Yeah, we got to win.
Chigwell, yeah.
Whoever, yeah.
Fair luck. We're playing at fair luck.
Yeah.
Fair luck. We're back.
Hey, you know where we played them last time? That game where we 3-3.
Yeah, Parkinson. Parkinson.
Last time I played them, I scored a worldie, by the way.
Yeah, you did, innit? Alright, game on.
Creds.
And we both film.
Alright, lovely.
We both film our games. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, we'll chat. Yeah.
Yes, cool. So, anything else said? Everyone done? Cool? Yeah. Pick up our sponsors.
Mortgage Advice Bureau.
Yeah. LB Creative Group, Lab 24, Diverse Voices.
If you know, you know clothing.
If you know, you know clothing. They got a Black Friday sale, man. Jump on there, man. I'm telling you, there's some good stuff on there.
Axville Photography. Big up Telstar Fitness. Puma Sportswear. Deliveroo. Words for Weapons. Anything else? You know what? Big up all the followers, man. Thank you for following, man. Please keep sending quotes. We've got some new merch coming out in the new year. You can buy. I'm getting loads of emails about buying the tops and stuff and wanting to join and whatever. But I just want to big up everyone else, man. Big up all you listeners. And big up Joey with his veneers today, bro. Yeah? Peace.